Baby. Enjoy this great game.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. This is Eric, and today we're talking more MLB Lockout. These two sides have not even talked since the lockout began. It's been over a month. They have not even talked. This is absolutely embarrassing. They are making no progress towards a new CBA, but according to this article, maybe negotiations will restart very soon, which I would think so. Spring training starts next month. I want to thank everyone for checking out this video, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below. That would be great, and I would really appreciate that. Right now, it's hard times for the channel with no baseball content, thanks to these greedy mother effers. Also, check out the join button down below if you're interested in helping the channel on a monthly basis. I have added some new perks yesterday. I updated that, so if you don't mind, hit that join button down below and just read about some of the possible benefits you can get. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, it is really the only thing right now that's keeping this channel going. But anyway, let's jump into this article right here. MLB Lockout League, MLBPA likely to restart CBA negotiations soon per report. Well, according to Evan Drellick, he says Major League Baseball is preparing new core economic proposals to deliver to the Players Association. When they're presented, likely this month, core economic talks in the sport will have restarted for the first time since owners initiated a lockout on December 2nd, marking a positive development. It's an interesting word here. Positive development, a pair of words. A positive development is them talking. That's where we're at. That's a positive development, that they're even talking. That's just nuts. I mean, that's just insane. It should be a given that they're talking, that they're negotiating. That's not a positive development. A positive development is them agreeing on something. That's a positive development, but that's just my opinion. But that's where we're at, that apparently just them talking is a positive development. So those economic issues don't figure to be easily resolved. Right now, the situation is from the players. The players are the ones who want change. It sounds like the owners will just be happy with the old CBA and let's keep rolling. But the players want to address their shrinking share of those league revenues. Apparently, it's been slightly declining. The player's salary is slightly declined. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still getting paid a crap ton of money, more money than I could ever dream of, but it has declined a little bit over the last couple of years. That's one thing. The occasional practice of service time manipulation, which is not a good thing, and I understand the players would want to address that when teams hold back a clearly ready prospect in order to delay his free agency and arbitration eligibility for a full year. That's complete BS. I would certainly understand the players want to address that, and I would hope the owners would be willing to do something about that. And then the tanking problem. Damn phone. What did I say last? Tanking problem, among other matters. Teams have increasingly trended younger in their roster construction, and the union will be fighting to get those younger players paid more in line with their on-field value, which, I mean, I think they pretty much do. I mean, they go to arbitration and they get paid more. Yeah, maybe their first year they got to get paid the minimum, which is still over $500,000. Not too shabby. They want to get those younger players paid more and also seeking incentives to make teams more competitive with one another. So it's not that the players' demands are absolutely insane, but the fact that they're not talking is what bothers me. I think that if they could talk this out, if the owners would be willing to give a little, players would be willing to give a little, they can figure this out. You know, it's really frustrating, for fans. We're the ones that pay all their salaries. We're the ones that give them all this money to the owners so the owners can give the money to the players. And if you say, no, bro, it's all about TV market. If there's no fans to watch the TV, then there ain't going to be no TV contracts. So I don't want to hear that crap. It's the sponsorships. It's this. Bro, without fans, there's no sponsors. There's no TV deals. There's nothing without fans. But anyway, the owners are going to be looking to maintain the status quo since the expiring CBA largely worked out to their benefit, like I was saying. And one key battleground figures to be over the timelines for arbitration eligibility. Currently 3 years of MLB service time in almost all instances, and free agency, which is 6 years. And that's a thing that I'm okay with it, but obviously I'm not a player. I would think that teams that draft well should get to keep their guys for 5 or 6 years. I mean, come on. I mean, players want to just go wherever they want right off the bat. If it was up to the players, they could just, get drafted and go. They don't even want to they just want to sign with who they want to. But that's just not how it works, because if that was the case, certain teams, they just couldn't get anybody. You have to, the way the process is now, unless they were just to change everything, the way it is now, obviously you draft and then you get that guy for a certain amount of time, and then they go to free agency and they can go to wherever they want. And I think that's fair right now. 6 years. You're still going to get paid very handsomely. Oh, wow, you're not on the team you want to be on. Sorry. You just have to wait till free agency, then you go wherever you want. You're playing Major League Baseball. You're getting paid a crap ton of money. And if you're good, I'm sure fans probably love you. So it is what it is. And, 3 years of MLB service time, and then you get to go to arbitration. Again, the minimum salary is over $500,000. It's $600,000 or so. That's minimum. Let's keep that in mind. They're playing baseball. They're very highly skilled. I get that. But there are very highly skilled people in other industries who get paid a fraction of that. You could be highly skilled in the freaking special forces intelligence unit, and you can put your life on the line. You're going to get paid pennies compared to what these guys get paid. So I just think I get it, but I don't get it. I get it that the fans are there, that the support is there, and they deserve to get paid very handsomely. But I don't get the fact that they're so greedy that they're willing to not even play. We know they've done it before. 1994 strike. They will do it. Now, right now, they're not going to go on strike because there's a negotiation for a new CBA. There's a lockout. But if they was to start the season without a CBA in place, which the owners won't do because they learned their lesson, players will go on strike again. I believe they would do it again. I truly believe that, especially since all these players were babies back when the other strike happened. They don't remember. They don't know nothing about that. Back to the article. If the past is indeed prologue, then the owner side will leak details of their next proposal. Right? Remember we used to get like leaked details and all this, the proposals going back and forth back in 2020. Maybe that'll start soon. Maybe we'll go through that back and forth again. We'll have to wait and see. What we'll be telling is whether their revised proposal embodies genuine movement on the issues or has been the owner's recent practice. It's just a rearrangement of prior proposals. Yeah, exactly. If it's the latter, then it's unlikely a new collective bargaining agreement will be forged soon. And that's what I would guess would happen. Neither side is willing to budge right now. They won't even talk. Whatever the case, the month of January will be a critical one at the bargaining table if spring training camps are to open on time. What do you guys think? I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't. I think this is going to go on into March, and it's going to be something like 2020 where there's going to be a abbreviated spring training and there's going to be a shortened season, not 60 games, if you make me guess. 144-game season, something like that. It's going to happen. It's happened before many times. I think 1990, if I'm not mistaken, it got very close to happening. I think they were able to just barely fit in the 162-game season. Obviously, it's happening, I think, 1981. I'm just off the top of my head. But there's been multiple years where this work stoppage has caused games to be missed and seasons to be shortened. It's going to happen. 2022, in my opinion, is not going to be a 162. I don't think so. I think it's going to be, I'll guess, 144 right now. Could be worse. Could be a 120. I really don't know. We could be sitting here in June. And if that's the case, guys, I'm going to be so pissed off. Lots of people are going to leave baseball. And I'm not saying I would, but lots of fans will. And I'm a diehard. But, I lost interest in 1995. I was still watching and everything, but I lost a little bit of interest. And like everyone else, when the whole McGuire-Sosa thing, and, of course, I'm a Giants fan, so Barry Bonds, all that, the home run era just was awesome and definitely brought me back 100%. And since then, it's been great. But here comes the cat. So apparently, this is the situation. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comment section below. I think it's going to be a shortened season. I do. You guys hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Check out the join button down below. Check out the Patreon link also. That's another option if you're interested in that. Either or would both be just amazing, and I really appreciate all your support. Check out my What Happened to the Stolen Vase video a couple days ago. I think it's pretty interesting. We'll see you next time.
When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park.